Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Live, where we are having Pratima Kington, who is a business development manager of IU University. So, how are you?
Hi, Rishabh. Please just call me Patty, as you see there. All the students just call me by nickname, so please feel free to do so. I'm doing very well. It's getting colder here in Germany, and welcome everybody.
Yeah. So, let us know that university, where is it situated, and how? What about the courses you are offering?
hmm
What is the fee structure for, and what are the requirements?
Okay, no worries. Should I stream our slide already?
Yeah, yeah, we can.
Okay, show on stream. All right. And can you see the slide right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. How do I move it? How do I move the slide? Ah, okay. Now I see it. All right, everyone. Our university, IU, or International University of Applied Sciences. Today we're covering basic information about our universities, and of course, at the end, we will open for the discussion round and then question round. You see the slide a little bit weird here because we just uploaded through this live program, but I hope it's still understandable. So we have two campuses, one in Berlin and one in Bad Honnef. We are very international, so these two campuses will accommodate international students. And Berlin is for master student and Bad Honnef as well, bachelor students. And who is IU actually? Our university is at the moment Germany's largest private university. We started back in 2000, and now 2023 we have reached over 100,000 enrolled students. And for sure, we have accredited with a lot of accreditations bodies around the world. You may have heard about WEST before and QS ranking before, FIBA before. In one of the most important organization in India, it's actually AIU, and AIU also accredited our university. So our degree is basically pretty much accredited worldwide. I just want to show you our campuses a little bit. We have campus in Berlin. We actually have YouTube video for this. So later on, you may want to check out our campus tour YouTube video in Berlin. And also we have Bad Honnef campus. Bad Honnef campus is only for bachelor student. So it just gives different atmosphere. In bachelor campus, we also have dorm inside the campus because the student would most of the time spend 4 or 3 years at this town, so they want to have a nice accommodation there. And benefit of staying in Germany, I would actually need to highlight the font. It's actually a little bit not really clear, but I can explain that to you. First of all, as a student, the student can actually work 20 hours per week. So the visa would allow the student to work already when you come here as a student. And after your graduation, you can also apply for post-study visa. This is also the same as other country. However, in Germany, you can apply up to 18 months, which is around 1.5 year, to stay back in Germany after your graduation. And during those time is a time where you look for jobs, for example. And one great thing about coming to Germany is that after you can secure a proper job and you work and live in Germany for about 2 years already, you can already apply for permanent resident. And there's a discussion right now in the parliament in Germany that they are going to make it easier for immigrants or expats like us who live in Germany to apply for a German passport within 3 to 5 years. So this is much shorter than compared to other countries. So you
Yeah, it's a very
possibly
good news.
yeah, so this is actually great news for you who come here as a student. You know, you want to get education, and later on, it's much harder for you to actually looking at settle down and get a German passport. Mm, um,
So I have a question that on the working, the graduate student who's been studying bachelor's, they can also work up to 20 hours, and masters who are pursuing master, they can also work for 20 hours, right?
Yes, both are the same. So as long as the student have student visa, maximum hours is 20 hour per week because of course you are
Right,
still a student. But after graduated, so you already complete the study, then you are allowed to work full time.
right, right.
Okay. I'm gonna should we already take the question or Rishabh, or should we wait until the end? I've seen some question in the
No, we
chat.
will wait till end for the question.
Oh, okay, no worries. Um, you can see on the slide already, the university also provide career support. We know that you come here, you actually looking for, growing your career path. We have a team to kind of like give you guidelines, and we have like seminars and sessions, and also you can book an appointment with our team, because this is a new country for you. When you come here, you don't really know what kind of qualifications you need, so we have a team to actually help you, kind of like giving you guideline how German job market is, and giving you like a training session where you understand what kind of job interview would look like, and guide you where should you look for job vacancies, for example.
Right.
There's a like our web page. There's a alumni portal that you can also have a look later on. And I just want to skip a little bit to study program. The font is
Right.
actually going down here, but these are the study program that we currently have. We're starting from a business level. As you can see on the screen, the student basically from India and a lot of Asian country, you study 12th year in the high school level, so secondary school and higher secondary school level. Therefore, this is 12th year. In Germany, they have 13 years of that level of education. Therefore, most students will have to come to Germany, but not directly start bachelor, but you have to start with foundation year. You see on the screen, it's called pathway. You will study pathway foundation for 1 year, and then you need to pass every modules, and then the second year you will then enter your bachelor study. Our best-selling program, it's computer science from last year, and then the second best-selling it's engineering, business, IT. BBA is always also very common and also popular among students as well from India or from Asia. So you can see that at our university, we focusing on business plus IT mainly. Like I'm going to show you also now our program, which is a master program. Not so sure if big enough for you on the screen, but you will see that we're focusing on three branches: management, business, and then IT. So we have computer science, data science, AI, cybersecurity, plus engineering. We also have like engineering management degree as well. So these are three area that our university are focusing on. And if you have heard the news, there's a lot of demand in European countries for IT personnel. Like I have heard that, for example, a software developer, it's needed everywhere. It's so easy to find a job, even though you guys cannot speak German. Like you don't have to worry about that at all.
Yes.
We have curriculum available as well all over the website. And these are kind of like course structure, but it's a little bit in details for today. I'm going to go a little faster. I want to show you this. So coming to study at IU, it's, after Corona, we have developed some kind of curriculum where the student have more flexibility. So even though you're sitting at home, you got like, I don't know, COVID or some kind of cold, and you don't feel well to come on classes, you can stay at your dorm, and you can still turn on the log into the portal, and you can still study at home, and then next week you can come back to class. So we also have like a study portal back at home that you can access where your mobile phone, your iPad, or your computer, anywhere, anytime.
Okay.
And if you are interested in studying German language, we also provide it free of charge. This is a self-study portal, so we can accept student in every level, but this is not compulsory. I just need to underline this. So you can only speak English because our programs are 100% English taught. But if you want to mingle with the locals, if you want to go to a supermarket and at least can communicate with people, you probably want to learn a little bit of German, just just as like a survival level, and that is free of
Right.
charge, of course. Mm, Now, tuition fee. Should we move on to tuition fee already, Ribash, or would you like to make any
Oh, we
comments?
can talk about the tuition fee, but before tuition fee, I want to ask you a few questions. Like, if a
Hmm.
student have studied 12th in Asia, what you were saying that, and
Hmm.
he or she, the student is not eligible for directly studying for bachelor's in Germany, right? Or
Not. Mhm. The student can still apply and study with us, but it's just not directly a bachelor study. We are providing a first year foundation, and that foundation year consists of basic, like study, for example, basic business, basic English,
okay,
and basic like business mathematics, for example, and a little bit of German language. It's and we put
okay,
everyone together. So even though you apply for bachelor engineering or you apply for bachelor in business administration, you will still be like the student will still be in the same class for the first year. And after that foundation is built and it's everyone passed it, then they can move on to their own study. So you study engineering and the other person study
okay.
BBA, for
And what
example.
if the student have studied diploma in India? Are
Mm,
they eligible for bachelor's if
no,
in
that's
IU?
a Yeah, I already see the question. That's actually the sad part. A German education system does not really recognize diploma here in Germany. So if this, I have seen a lot of student did like 10th plus diploma. This group of the student will not be eligible at all, unfortunately.
Okay. And what are the requirements for bachelor's? Is PTE, TOEFL, IELTS? What English proficiency exams are mandatory to get admission? And how
I
much
will.
percentage is required
Yeah,
for bachelor's to get
I have a
admission?
slide for that. Just give me a second. I can skip it. This is the one. So for the student, we're accepting, of course, 10th and 12th grade, and minimum requirement it's 50%. Yeah, so I'm not sure how you
Right.
calculate that. Usually like five, like a cutoff, but we
Okay.
will calculate that once again. I mean, passport normally a simple resume for bachelor student, and English test. This is the most important part. IELTS 5 for foundation year, and we also take TOEFL, Cambridge, and PTE.
Okay. And home edition is also accepted, right? For PTE and TOEFL.
PT and TOEFL. What do you mean? These are also
The,
accepted.
the
Yeah.
online edition, the one who can give exam in at
Ah,
their place or
online edition. I believe so. I have to recheck that because that this has been changed after Corona. I will need. I mean, if you have online tests, please send it to us. We will double check that with our admission team.
okay, but it is eligible, right? They are eligible if they have given this exam.
I believe so because
They
I
just hold
cannot
on the
give
mark.
you. Yeah, I cannot.
Okay,
I cannot give you the straight answer today. I have to check with the admission team. But if you have that test, you can submit it to us because we have a team to double check that for you. It's free of charge. To
right, right,
apply, it's free of charge. Yeah.
right. Okay, 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 okay. And what are the requirements for the masters? What
Mhm.
should have they studied, or how much year degree do we require?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, sorry for the font. It's a little bit, um, overlapping. I can explain that.
Overlapping, yeah.
Yeah, because we use PowerPoint and this program, it's just change our font immediately. Yeah, it's very simple. So for a master level, you prepare a degree certificate or professional certificate if you just graduated, and then total mark sheet, so consolidated mark sheet, all semester mark sheet. We have the same cutoff, which is 50% overall CGPA, and passport, resume, and of course IELTS, TOEFL, Cambridge, and PTE. You can see Duolingo here, but Duolingo it's usable for other country except Indians because the embassy they
Okay.
don't accept Duolingo. Yeah,
Okay, so embassy won't accept a Duolingo test for master.
yeah, for master and for bachelor. So the embassy said no Duolingo. The embassy prefer to see
Okay.
IELTS, to be honest, IELTS, TOEFL, or
Okay.
PTE. Yeah.
Or PT. So, what are the requirement for MBA? If the student want to study MBA in IU, so what are the
Mhm.
requirement? Do they have work experience with them, or fresher can also apply for MBA?
For MBA, the student need to have a minimum of 1 year working experience. It doesn't have
Okay.
to be related to the program they study. I can give you a common example that we have. For example, we have a student who actually teach. He is a teacher for a couple of years, and now he want to shift his
Right.
career path. He want to go into MBA,
Okay.
and he want to shift to big data management. So there's a lot of profile like that because the world's a change and people want to get into data science. And we also accept that. So it's just as long as it's a full-time job and it's like, provable, like he can get a letter saying he was a teacher, then it's totally fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. 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 And can students study online once they reach in Germany?
Um, there's two different understanding here. So what we providing you today, it's more of directly campus study. So when
Okay.
you come to Germany, one thing that the embassy check is that this program it's registered and required an on-site study. If the program say this is an online study, they will not give you the visa, and that's the part. So
Okay.
the program has to say this is an on-site classes, it's a physical classes, and that's why you need a visa to come to Germany. So that's
No, if
actually
a
the
student have
keyword.
right, right, right. If a student have enrolled for on-campus study for their
Mhm.
bachelor's or master's, after getting there, can they study online also?
It's a mix. Yes, yes. So when the
Okay.
student come to IU, I can go back to the slide where showing our study block again. But this is a good question, Rishabh, because student these days they have their own thing. They want flexibility, and this is our
Right.
schedule. The student
Okay.
at IU they study 3 subject per block. In one semester we have 6 month, but they will not be enrolled for 6 subjects. They will be enrolled for 3 subject only, and they study three and exam three, exam three, exam. Therefore, this is how the
Right.
schedule look like. You will have a little bit more free time compared to, for example, back at school or compared to back at bachelor study. You will have more free time. Still, you have to come back to study on campus 3 days per week, but you see, you have like more free time where you can also log in and study online, like I showed you earlier.
Yeah, you have shown that slide. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So student can study online also after reaching there.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, right, right. And do you offer any hybrid course where they have to study 6 months in India or wherever they are, and after 6 months they can study in Berlin on campus?
The hybrid course is recently not open for normal students currently. Hybrid course is now available, but only for visa cases. So we have to differentiate this part where normal students are the one who think I'm going to start by study online in India, for example, and then I will come to Germany later. That option is not available. However, you have to apply for a normal study, but then after you proceed everything, like student process everything, and then they're stuck at the visa process because they wait for APS and they wait for visa for so long. I mean, a lot of that getting visa it's not easy thing. It could take 3 months, it could take 6 months. And this is the
Mm.
option that we open. So if you're struggling with getting the APS or visa, IU,
Yeah.
it's one of the universities that open the chance for the student saying, I will enroll as hybrid because I'm waiting for the visa. So the first 3 months or the first 6 months, I will study whatever I can. As soon as I get the
Nice.
visa, I will let, like, student let us know, and then we'll transit them back on campus.
Okay. And APS is mandatory for bachelors and as well as for masters, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah.
Rishabh, I think we cannot hear you. I'm not so sure if the I cannot hear you. Give me a second.
Yeah, let's discuss for the tuition fee.
Yeah, now I can hear you again. Okay, I hope our
Yes.
viewers can hear us again. Okay, yeah, this is a part where we have not discussed yet. So our tuition fee, I'm starting with the bachelor level. As you can see here, that most 12th graders, assuming you guys are, most of you are from India. Here I can see, you probably have to join foundation year first. So the first year is the foundation program. The first year it's about 10,997 euro. We have discount right now, about 15%. So it's reduced to 9,000 something, as you see here below. And this is your first year. Okay. And then in second, third, and fourth year, each year the tuition is collected as a yearly payment. We don't accept semester payments, only yearly payment. It's about 5,140 euro per year. And on the top of that, you have this like an admin fee, if you want to go ahead with the final letter of 1,500 euros, you see here on the screen. And this is for bachelor level. I have already seen that a lot of students are looking for scholarships or looking for some kind of discount. So if the student make tuition per year, you get directly discount of 2%. And if the student decided to put down the deposit earlier mean within 14 days, we call this just like exclusive early birth discount. And currently we are having 750 euro discount, so it's just a half price. Therefore, instead of paying 1,500, the student only pays 750 euro to secure their study spot. For Indian student, I have to be specific because there's different requirement from the embassy. So um, for the Indian student, let's say you put down 1,500. This is already sufficient for the university. So we will issue the final letter, like letter of admission, that's how it's called. And you can already proceed with APS and visa. However, there's a second requirement, not from the IU, not from the university, but required by the embassy. You will, if you go to embassy website, you will see a page that actually say that you have to pay 1 year tuition payment to get a visa, and that is a criteria for all Indians coming to Germany. So before you go to visa appointment, it is compulsory to complete first year tuition payment. But it's not about university. If you go anywhere in Germany, you have to do this because it's embassy requirement. Rishabh, I guess I cannot hear you again. It's kind of like breaking. I believe our viewers can still hear me. I will keep talking. Can you type in the chat, guys, if you can still hear me? If you are in the chat, can you type if you can still hear me? Because I'm losing Rishabh. I cannot hear Rishabh anymore. Yeah, for the tuition fee for master, you can see that on the screen that we have 1 year program, and our 1 year program is actually less than 10,000, which is great. And we also have a 1.5 year program, which is our MBA program. An MBA program is also a total degree. It's about 15,000 euro for that total MBA, which is very affordable. And we also have 2 years program that is about 15,000, 14,900. This is divided into 2 years, so you don't have to pay all at once. So you can pay first year and then second year. So you can divide it into yearly payment. I want to talk about a program that is, very popular. Last year, our MBA is a best-selling program. Okay, I think our viewers can still hear us. Hear us. Okay. Yeah, our MBA is a best-selling program. And can you see the screen right now? Most selling best-selling program is last year our big data management. It's a very hype, and also AI. It's very popular right now. However, with the MBA, we can actually accept a lot of students from different field. We can accept you if you have an engineering background, or if you have healthcare management background, or if you have human resource, finance, or even supply chain. So MBA, that's the best-selling program from last year, and I think for this year it's going to be still our best selling program because this is quite affordable. And even though you have studied different field, you can also get into an MBA as long as you have at least 1 year working experience, and you can also shift your career direction with an MBA as well, which that happens a lot with a lot of students who actually study bachelor in a different field. I have a lot of students who study aviation management back in bachelor, and then Corona hit, and then people feel like, oh, I'm not going back to that field. I want to go to data. I want to go to IT. So they get into MBA and then change to big data, change to IT, change to AI, because the world is changing every day. I think we have a lot of questions from the chat. Rishabh, can you still hear me? I cannot hear you. I haven't changed anything. I was just talking. I don't know why. Um, all right. We have talked about admission criteria already. So I believe we can go to a question and answer session. And this is like my next slide is operational. So this is only for the staff who work with us. So I'm skipping some slide. This is one thing that we can also talk about. If you have never heard about blocked account before at all, and this is a very important topic of coming to Germany, I would say if you would go to, for example, to the UK, you don't need this kind of account. You just need a statement saying that you have enough money in this bank account, and that's approved. But in Germany, they have a different system. In Germany, you also have the same amount of money. You see on the screen, to get a visa, you need 11,000 euro cash in this type of bank account. So you need to transfer this much cash into this type of bank account, and this bank account called a blocked account. A blocked account is a restricted account that would only release this money back to you per month. That's also mean it is specially only for students. This kind of account, nobody needs it except students. So international students who come to Germany will need to apply for this blocked account. And when you arrive Germany, that 11,000 euro that you've blocked earlier will start to get released back to you, but not all at once. You get back this money month by month, and that is precisely 12 months of your cost of living in Germany as a student. And that's just a kind of blocked account. If you're interested in coming to Germany, so you also need to kind of look into this topic as well. We recommend two providers. One is Fintiba. I used Fintiba myself 5 years ago, and they're still very good. So I would say there's a very trustworthy company. And Expatrio is also another company that a lot of students are now using as well. All right. Q&A. our our font it's going down again, but I think we survive it. We have Q&A right now. Rishabh, I can still not hear you. I don't know why. This is very sad. Um, I'm shaking right now. A question in the chat. I can take it one by one. Hello, everyone. I hope you guys still here. Sandeep, hello. And Nimita, hello, hello. Kunal, hello. Kunal, I just see your question right now, and your questions has already been answered. So if you study a diploma, so if you have 10th grade plus diploma, unfortunately, we cannot accept you. However, if you study 12th grade and then you study diploma, we can accept you, but then through the pathway program. Okay. Oh, okay. The student, we also answer your question already. If you can opt for online study, well, there's always compulsory on-site class. So you arrive Germany, and you must be in class for at least 3 times per week, as I showed you earlier. Hi, Jadif. Jadif Yadav. Any scholarship available for now for master? We're currently not offering any extra scholarship, but as you can see, we have the special discount for 750 euro for an early bird payment. So that's a part right now that we are offering. Hi, D Queen. I like your name, D Queen. Its MOI is acceptable for IU Master. It depending for where you're from. So we have a list of English-speaking country that is accepted by the embassy. So that's a different stories, and there are country that are also have a second language as an official language. English is an official second language. However, some embassy does not accept that. So it's really depend which country you are. So we really need to get to know you a little bit more, and then we can tell you if MOI is acceptable or not. I can give you an example. If you're from Nigeria, MOI is acceptable, but from India, MOI is not acceptable. So it's really dependent on the embassy, not on us. um, JD asked again, BCom honor student can do master in digital marketing. Yes. If you have BCom, which is commerce, and you want to go into marketing, which is actually kind of in the same background. So I would say, JD, let's go for it. Twingle McWayne, working experience mandatory, not for all program Twingle. On MBA or mandatory, we need 1 year at least, but the rest of the program it depends. So you have to apply for it, and we will let you know. Abhishek, hi, Abhishek Raj. What is the age limit? There is no age limit. There's no gap limit. There's no age limit. In Germany, people believe that you can study at any age. So that's different than many, many countries. So even though you are the age, for example, a lot of students who are, over 40 have quite concern because their last bachelor study was about 10 years ago or 12 years ago, for example. There's a lot of gap here. In Germany, this is not the point where the embassy would look at. What embassy would look at is that why do you want to study now? And if you can give a good reason, for example, you are now head of the department and you want to improve your career path right now. That's why you decided to study. That's not an issue. So the gap is not an issue, and the age should be an issue either. You also asked for the program is relating to shipping and maritime. We have supply chain management, Abhishek, but it's not purely for shipping and I know you're looking for overseas shipping, but it's more on supply chain management where you actually work with a logistic company, but then you're not, on the ship. You're more on managing, looking for software that would optimize the process. It's a master level, so it's more like that. I hope I answer your question. Nimita, hi Nimita Prabhu. I got 6.9 CGPA in BCom. And can I apply for MBA? Yes, 6.9. It's a positive grade, Nimita. And if you have work experience, at least 1 year, you can go for MBA. Yes. Jadib, I already answered about working experience. Hi, Ganandeep. Master in civil engineering? No, we don't have that. Usually, civil engineering it's provided by public university. At us, we're looking for more of management side of engineering. So you will study more of project management in the future. You want to become like a engineering team lead. It's more of a mix between you already know engineering field, like you study engineering bachelor, so you don't need more of technical on that side. You study with us as a master degree because you want to become a manager, for example. So that's more of what we offer. So we don't have civil engineering, genau. I completed. Hi, Anirudh. I see your question now. I completed a bachelor degree in India. Can I come to IU? Yes, yes. If you have a good grade, we looking for a cut of 50%, as I said. And I don't know what you study. You didn't write there, so look for a program that is suitable for you, and then you can apply. Yeah. What is difference between MEng in engineering? Hi, Yazad Joshi. I'm getting your question right now. What is the differences between Master of Engineering and MBA in Engineering Management? The difference is, Yazad, Master of Engineering, this is 1 year degree. At the end, you get a degree that is called Master of Engineering. It's 60 ECTS is 1 year. Okay. But MBA in engineering management is different. It's 1.5 year degree, and you will study more of business management. This program involves entrepreneurship in leadership management. So you will look for a program in the field of become a leader, become an entrepreneur. It's an MBA, right? And with one semester, only one semester, there's elective courses that is involved a little technical where you can choose the project that is involved engineering management. So the difference is first duration. Of course, with the duration, you have different tuition fee, right? So the MBA will be more expensive than ME. And third, you have different types of degree. It's Master of Engineering or Master or MBA. That's the differences. Okay, I hope I answer your questions. We have about last three, four question. Hi, Sorin. Can I get scholarship if I got 8 CGPA in bachelor? Hi, Sorin. Currently we don't provide any extra scholarship. But we have extra discount for early bird, and then also extra discount for a yearly tuition payment. This is what we currently offer right now. Hi Ayushi, Moore. I'm in Poland. I'm completed a bachelor. Can I apply? Yes, Ayushi. If you're living in Poland right now, you will. I assume you are having Polish degree, and that's great. So if you have a Polish degree, you can also apply. But anyway, switching. I know you have student visa in Poland, but you will still need to switch for visa for Germany as well. A student visa, but then it's for Germany. But I would say for you, you probably need to apply through an embassy in Poland. It's probably easier, but make sure you complete your bachelor. You have all the semester grade from Poland, and then you can submit your application. Hi Yazad again. Can I study hybrid on an MBA in IU? It's a yes and no, Yazad. So a hybrid program that I mentioned earlier, it's not yet available from the beginning. So you cannot apply for hybrid at the moment. And we reserve this option only for students who wait for visa. Therefore, you have to start from normal campus program application because your mindset had to say, I'm coming to Germany as soon as I can. And that's the program we have. And you're going through the process. And if you ever stuck at the visa process anytime, anywhere, and you know that it's APS probably take months, at that moment you can apply to join hybrid because you anyway wait for APS, anyway wait for visa. That's what we have right now. Um, Hi Jitenda, hi. What is the eligibility for MBA 1 year? The eligibility for MBA 1 year is very clear. So if you're a student from India, only student who study Bachelor of Engineering and Bachelor of Technology. Why? Because this group of students study 4 years in India. The rest of the degree in India, it's 3 year study. You can prove me if I'm wrong, but this is my background. So BEng and BTech, it's 4 year studies. So this group of students have more credits. When this group of students have more credits, they can enter to German credits point with a smaller credits that they can study, which means they can study shorter. It's an MBA 1 year. So only BE and BTech can apply. Plus, they also need to have working experience, as I mentioned earlier. Next question we have from Harsh. Hi, Harsh. What is your eligibility criteria for MBA 1 year? Hi, Harsh. I just answered that question. So, um, D Queen, yes, we can hear you. Okay, that's perfect. Rishabh, I still cannot hear you. I don't know if it's me or the viewer can hear you or it's just me. I'm not so sure. Can you can hear me, right? It's not like I'm talking alone for half an hour. I hope you can hear me. All right. Maybe you can try switching. Should I try switching my audio? I hope you guys can hear me now because I can hear you, Rishabh. Hi everyone. Are you still there? Can you write if you can hear me? Do you have any more questions? Ah, okay. You guys can hear me, but you cannot hear Rishabh. Okay, okay. I'll continue, Rishabh. Namaste. Hi. Thank you. Hi, Jadif. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Just want to remind you that applying through Rishabh later on, please make sure you drop your contact, and we can help you. Like they are very professional, and they can help you organize your profile, submit it to IU. The thing is, if you apply through agents, there are services that university cannot provide. Like we are not in India, we are not in your country, so we're not really able to help you with organizing visa, APS, and so on and so forth. So we are here to support you to check if you're eligible to study, and then we'll give you the letter, and then the agent can also facilitate those parts for you. Okay. Um, Again, please put up your application. It's free of charge, and we are looking forward to see your profile, and hopefully we can see you in Germany as well. Thank you, Rishabh. We can still not hear you, but thank you so much. I believe the viewers understood it as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for joining the session.